Now to a giant leap in NASA's mission to send humans to the moon once again.
The latest chapter of NASA's journey to the moon comes to a close. Orion, back on Earth.
NASA is calling this a picture-perfect splashdown as the Orion capsule returned to Earth yesterday, landing in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego. This is a look from inside the Orion capsule during its return to Earth. Artemis 1's test flight was a historic trip around the moon, unmanned, taking 25.5 days. Joining me now to talk about the first of its kind NASA mission is retired Colonel Terry Virts, a U.S. Air Force test fighter pilot and a NASA veteran who spent more than 200 days in space. Colonel, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So you've piloted some of these space shuttles before, at least one of them, to the International Space Station. You conducted 3 spacewalks. So you're one of a very few people we can say, what's it like to be out there all alone in space? So how would you describe this accomplishment? How big is this for NASA?
Well, for NASA, this is a really big deal. This program was really born back in 2005 after the Columbia accident. NASA decided to start building the elements we needed to go to the moon. So this has been a long time in the making. It looks like everything worked perfectly. It's amazing how well this mission appears to have gone. They'll look at the data, but the rocket worked well, the capsule worked well in space for almost a month. And I think the biggest test was yesterday. Coming back to Earth was probably the most challenging thing. And it looks like it went great. So this is really good news at NASA.
Well, let's elaborate on that a little bit. What did we learn from this 25.5-day trip?
Well, I think the biggest thing we learned was how the vehicle works. You know, this is a new capsule. It's a new rocket. There's millions of parts and pressures and temperatures and avionics computers were running. And so this is really an engineering test. I think scientifically there were some experiments on board, but the big question was how the vehicle works. So this is going to be kind of an engineer's heaven for the next for the coming months and years as they study all this data.
An engineer's heaven. I just imagine them like swimming in numbers like Scrooge McDuck used to swim in his money. Let's talk about Artemis 1 future missions. What is the plan for future missions? I'm sure it'll be based on the data that we learn about here.
Yeah, there's a really complicated series of things that had to happen and decisions that basically mean the next mission is not going to happen for a couple of years. They've got to build another Artemis rocket, which is already underway. They're going to reuse some components from this Orion capsule. And they were going to build another launch pad for, again, a lot of complicated reasons. They're going to stick with the same launch pad. So although it's on the books for 2024, I don't think the next mission will probably happen until at least 2025.
All right, so it's quite some distance away. I understand, too, though, that international relationships really helped in making this mission happen. Can you describe what the international relationships are as it applies to space? Because we think of that as a place without nations, but certainly there are nations here on Earth that are helping each other out and making these things happen.
Well, one of the big partner nations on this mission was Europe. They built what's called the service module. So the capsule is the pointy thing in the front that was American made, and the service module was European made based on some existing rocket components that we have. Also, Japan and Canada are key partners. One of our partners that is prominently missing in this partnership is Russia. I don't think they're going to be joining this partnership anytime soon. They've obviously been important on the International Space Station. But Artemis, there's something called the Artemis Accords, which is a series of agreements that many nations have signed. Not only the International Space Station partners, minus Russia, but some nations in the Middle East. I think the UAE has signed it. There's a few other nations who have signed the Artemis Accord. So these are countries that want to get involved in lunar exploration. And international cooperation is really important. Space is one of the places where we can get along. Exploration has a tendency to bring people together, kind of like sports. I didn't mention before, too, the next Artemis mission is going to be manned. There's going to be humans on board going. They're just going to do one quick lap around the moon, so they're not going to go in orbit around the moon, but it's going to be kind of like the Apollo 8 mission. But the next mission, the big deal is that humans, Americans, and also probably international partners will be on that flight.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing that one. That is Colonel Terry Virts, an astronaut himself. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.